What's going on, everyone? This is Iris bringing you a little bit more Destiny gameplay on my, hopefully one day catching up to everybody else. I really hope that day will come, but here I am on my path going there. And this guy, Xur, is really starting to piss me off. Really, I'm pissed at myself only because I'm only really starting to get into Destiny now. It seems like if I had obviously started from the beginning, I'd have a lot more of the needed items to get stuff from him, but you know, getting these strange coins, I think I'm only up to about 8 or 9. No, maybe I think I got 10 now. I think I picked up 2 more last night. But I mean, it's such a grind, but it's true what everybody's saying. You know, you just got to grind it out and go through all the story and do the best you can and pick up stuff. And you know, I really appreciate you guys that reached out to me saying, you know, hook up with me, I'll play with you. You know, if you guys see me signed in and I'm playing Destiny, shoot me a message, man. I'll join you. But yeah, I'm just keep grinding away. And those little guys right there, those little Pisons or whatever, Pisons or whatever the hell they're called, those guys piss me off more than anything else I've come in contact with in this game. Those little fuckers just run around and just zip the shit out of you from behind shit. And I take great joy in killing those guys. I really do. So anyway, grinding this out. I believe I got up to 150 light last night. Didn't really pick up too much cool shit. I got a couple of engrams and stuff like that. Keep picking up guns, but I'm sticking with this gun here. It's an auto rifle. I really like it, only because the magazine is so big. I mean, the clip is 65, and there are other primaries that I have that have more damage, or they're just better overall guns, but I just like having that large clip. And you can see, you know, it's cutting through these guys pretty good. I mean, it's not really, I'm not at a disadvantage yet. I'm sure if I went into like the Crucible or something like that, or as I get into harder levels in this, I'm sure I'll need something a little more powerful. But you know, so far this has been, you know, my go-to weapon. I picked up recently a sniper rifle. You'll see me use it a little bit here, that I'm really liking. When I'm coming into a situation, when I first get dropped onto a planet and I head out and I start scouting with the sniper rifle, I like picking guys off from a distance when I can. So you know, learning some of these weapons, learning what I'm comfortable with, has been a lot of fun. But I'm going to stick with this one for a little bit. I don't know the name of it. I'll try to get the name. Oh, you guys might see it if you go back to my video where I went through my whole setup. You'll see it there. I think I glossed over it for a little bit, but I really like it, and I'm starting to build up. Actually, I just realized, I think it was after this game when I went in to check out my upgrades and everything, where using the intellect, having the high intellect, will increase the cooldown of my golden gun. So I had my stuff all over the place. Like, I had strength here, I had discipline there. So what I did was, even if my like my chest armor, I think the highest I had was a 155, but I had like a 153, but had intellect. So I just put that on, and it didn't affect my light score at all. So I lined up all my gear with intellect so I could get my golden gun faster. So get those orbs of light and everything going on with those. And one of the bounties I have is, and I'll try to go into a little bit more detail. I'll try to get a video on me trying to go for it, but it's telling me to kill like just ordinary guys with, you know, not bosses or anything, with the golden gun, and I do, but it's not registering towards the count. So I don't know if I'm just not in the right planet or storyline. And the other thing that I noticed about the storyline, it seems like at some point, I think it was when I was like around level 23 or 24, it seems like I ended up going, like, I'm going back and doing stories I already did. Like, I remember this level, going through this before. And, you know, obviously it's a lot more easier now because I just have better defense and better weapons. But I don't know if that's normal. Let me guys know in the comments if that's just the way this game plays, where you end up going back doing levels again for whatever reason. But I just haven't figured it out. I just keep playing. I keep playing. They tell me go talk to this guy in the tower. I go talk to the guy. He says go here. I go there. And I look for a little flashing thing that doesn't say you need to take in king. And I just keep playing it. So I'm going to keep going with that unless somebody out there tells me I'm doing something wrong. But so far, everybody's just telling me, you know, it's a grind and just keep going forward. So that's what I'm doing. Something else I wanted to touch on where the whole Thrust Nation thing going on. And, you know, I've been going back and forth with how I feel about it and everything. And, you know, if you guys look at my Twitter, you'll see me reaching out to certain guys. And you'll see me, like, you know, I don't want to call it spam, but I'll, you know, let Keem know, hey, look at this, look at that. I think the Thrust Nation, time will tell if it'll work. I like the initial idea where it's supposed to be the community channel. But, you know, then when it started to turn to the team, I was kind of like, you know, what's he doing with it? But now that I'm starting to see, you know, I'm starting to watch the process that he's going through with making the selections. And I'm kind of warming up to the idea on what he's doing. I was watching the Triggered podcast yesterday where Fredo and Eddie and Skaggs were going through, you know, some people's submissions. I reached out to Skag as soon as the Triggered podcast was over, and I said, hey, check out my channel. And he said, you know, send me one video. So I went through my videos and I said, you know what, let me send him the one that Keemstar retweeted himself, where it was my initial response to Keemstar's state, you know, is the COD community dead? Now, I will say, I don't know if that's really my best video, but I sent it anyway. Not, you know, would I want to be in Thrust? Sure, why not? I mean, it's, you know, it's going to help me. It's going to help the community. That's cool. Again, you know, I'm not in this for the money. I'm not in it for the glory. I'm just looking to be relevant in the community. Like, I want some of these bigger guys to, like, say, oh, what did Iris say? And, like, reply to me. And that's really all I'm looking for. But to have a forum like that to do it in, you know, that's probably a good spot to start. So I sent that video, and what I'm really looking for them to do is, you know, really provide some constructive criticism. You know I need some work on my thumbnails. I know I need some work on, you know, the mic and the audio. You know, I recently started to add some music to the background, and, you know, maybe I need to start working on some edits and, you know, dropping some sound effects in there and stuff like that. And that, you know, that'll come. But when I go back and look at the first videos that I uploaded to YouTube and look where I am now, I'm definitely making progression in the right direction. So what I'm looking for from these guys is, look, just give me your honest criticism. I may not be a Thrust Nation candidate right now, but excuse me, I got a little bit of a cold over the weekend. That's another reason I haven't been able to do any commentaries. My voice has just been horrible, and my sinuses. But, you know, I may not be a Thrust candidate right now, but what do I need to do to get to that level? Because even if I am not chosen for Thrust Nation, if I get to the level where I need to be, but I'm not selected, I'm still a better channel than what I was. I'm still a better commentator than what I was. Having a goal like that gives me the motivation to be better, to get better, and try the different things, and make it an overall better experience for everybody. Doesn't hurt me in the least. It doesn't hurt anybody. It just makes me better. One other thing that I was thinking about doing, and I'm really going to do this, I just got to figure out how to do it. I want to start going into YouTube, like in the morning when I get into work, and start looking at some of these channels that don't have a lot of subscribers. I mean, look, I don't. I've got over 100. I love every single one of you. Do I want more? Sure. But some of these channels have like 30 or 40. They get maybe 1 or 2 likes a video. I'm going to start looking at those videos. You know, I'll come in and do a search on, like, I don't know, Call of Duty or Destiny posted in the past 24 hours or something like that. And start checking out their content. Start dropping some likes and start leaving some comments on these guys, you know. Getting the comments and the likes is really motivating for me personally, and I think it would really help some of those guys as well. So, video's coming into it, and guys, really appreciate it. Please leave me a comment. I love the feedback, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Later.